I'm so tired of my life being challenging for stupid reasons. One of the stupid reasons that my life is challenging is spending time making sure that I have this medication that I don't even know if it helps me. Like, I'm just so tired of all the small ways that my life has become beholden to this one routine that is fully based in fear, because like I don't even know what my life is like without it, because it's been literally so long. I feel like this is one of the greatest points of no control in my life. I'm just doing it because I've been told to do it. So yeah, that's super frustrating. The final straw was I moved out of Chicago. Well, oh, how to even start? Why are all my stories so freaking complicated? But yeah, living in Chicago, I had a really generous doctor. My last appointment with her was in June of 2024. I went in and I was like, hey, my life is about to change pretty significantly. Like, I'm quitting my job, moving away from everything I know, and I don't know what's next. So if you could hook me up with as much medication as you feel legally liable to do, that would be amazing. And she was so generous. She gave me a full year's prescription and then these other samplers that lasted me a while. I was feeling so good, super confident. I was like, wow, I have like so much time. I'm only gonna need 3 months. It's all gonna be good. And then, of course, I ended up taking the next year to actually figure out where I was gonna live and do everything. Also, it's a fucking new city with wild, like, healthcare, and I literally don't know how to get a doctor. Also, my entire life has been, like, chaos. Things are still in process, especially when it comes to healthcare. While this one thing was solved, it was totally fine. I was like, I'm feeling really good about it. Like, I've been doing a really good job of monitoring how much I have left in my prescription. But a couple weeks ago, I'm taking my medicine. I'm like, oh fuck, I have 3 pills left. But I was like, it's totally fine. I still have a refill. It's a 3-month prescription. I have so much breathing room. I try to call it in and the prescription is expired. So I didn't know this, maybe you knew this, but apparently prescriptions only last 1 year because I had been using those sampler packs and blah blah blah. I didn't refill this prescription in time, so when I thought I had 3 months of a window, I actually had 4 days. Wow, exciting. So I called the office and I was like, hey guys, like, please just refill this. I didn't realize it was expiring. And they do the classic thing that's always happened to me with receptionists at fucking doctor's offices. Well, the prescription's expired, you're not under our care anymore, like, we can't support you, whatever. And I'm like, okay, but actually, this is a prescription that I've taken for 16 years. I've only had the dose change 1 time, and that was an optional increase. So, like, it's gonna be fine. Like, stop flipping your shit. She's like, well, have you even tried to find care? And I was like, there's a few other things going on in my life, and you just making this stressful. Can you understand the fact that healthcare isn't easy to set up? And it's expensive. So how about you just fucking help me out? I don't want to carry this burden. Like, I don't want to take this medication. I'm just doing it because you fucking told me to do it. And maybe they're like, oh, well, if we did that for everyone, then maybe they wouldn't pay us our massive premiums. So our doctors can't live in their giant ass houses and then pay off their massive student loans and then encourage their children to do the exact same thing and live in the exact same fucking boxes and write the exact same fucking prescriptions for 16 years. Okay, I'm apparently a lot more angry about this than I realized, but I've never understood why is it more ethical as a doctor to let somebody run out of medication than to write them a prescription that you're not sure like you feel comfortable doing. So I was even like, oh, what if you just ordered a blood test and how about we rewrite you a prescription? And they're like, no. Anyway, after I yelled at them about how it's negligent to let somebody go without medication more than it is for them to write a fucking prescription that they're not sure that I need. They finally agreed to give me a 60-day prescription. And so now I'm running back and forth trying to get it from this pharmacy while having this whole upheaval thing. We're going to this yoga festival to support my friend's company. So I'm running back and forth between this pharmacy, having all these stressful calls with the doctor's office. It was wild. I finally pick up this prescription and I'm like, I think I want this to be the last time I ever fill this prescription. I'm just kind of over it. It's time for me to just figure this out. There has to be some other way to deal with this condition. And I kid you not, I get out of my car and then I run into this woman who has the exact same condition and she's been off of this medication for years. She's found a completely naturopathic way to treat the condition. She even had some of the nodules that people get worried about and got them to go away. So I was like, okay, wow. So like my greatest fear, having these like ugly bumps on my neck, is even solvable. So amazing. I have nothing to be afraid of now. Because, of course, I only care about the vanity parts of my condition. Like, why would I care about anything else? Yeah, so she sent me all this, and I'm like, okay, literally message sent from God. Clearly, it's time. She even shared with me her naturopathic doctor that she recommends, and we're, like, off to the races. So, it's happening, guys. We're going off our medication. I can't iterate enough how much of a burden this has been on my life. Most people, they're like, oh, I'm afraid that the plane is going to crash on a desert island and we'll be stranded on a desert island. For me, it's not like, oh, how will we survive on the island? It's like, oh, I'm going to die because I'm not going to have this medication and I'm going to like slowly shrivel up and become this slump on the ground. So, like, that's what I carry. Every time I watch zombie movies, I was like, oh, well, I'm just gonna die in the zombie apocalypse. Or my plan was I'm gonna take over the pharmacy. I'm gonna have a crew, and they're gonna have, like, big guns and muscles, which would probably be fun anyway. But I'm gonna have to do that so that I just have access to my prescription, and then eventually one day that'll trickle out and die. My survival planning was not fun, is the summary. And I'm just so tired of that being my reality. And so I'm pretty committed to actually solve this problem. I really don't want to have this condition anymore. I'm just refusing to let this be my truth. And it's more than that. It's like I need to will myself to feel better. I'm also picturing this version of my life that's like I just walk in the world. Not worried about the next time I'm going to go to the doctor, not worried about needing to get some stupid blood test, not feeling attached to this disease. Yeah, why do I even need a naturopathic doctor? I'm just going to ask God in the universe and believe in my own health and my own freedom from this condition and heal myself. So, stay tuned.